be conscious of what kind of things you are putting in your energy, in your subconscious, in your environment, in your eyes, what kind of things you are hearing. The particular thing that I want to talk about in this video is, there's so many things, all these movies that we watch, all these TV shows that we watch, all the songs that we listen to, the kind of people we follow on social media, and the kind of things they are talking about. These play a very big role in reprogramming your subconscious mind. And unfortunately, instead of using these things for our good, maximum people are doing it very unconsciously. What kind of movies they're watching, what kind of things they're listening to, what kind of people they're following on social media. And we end up reprogramming ourselves in a way that we don't even want to reprogram ourselves. For example, just take music, for example. We keep listening to all these kind of songs that are there these days without really paying attention to what they are saying in the song. If you notice, a lot of songs have such messed up lyrics. I have become really selective about what kind of songs I listen to. And the thing is, I didn't choose that, okay, let me just hear the lyrics now and then I will see what I listen to. There was a point when I actually stopped resonating with a lot of music that I used to listen to, the normal music, not anything too bad, but the normal music that goes around in whatever, Bollywood, Hollywood and all. I just stopped resonating with it. I stopped liking listening to that music, and when I paid attention, I found out that so many songs have such lyrics which are so negatively reprogramming, which are talking about such negative things in the society, in our environment, in our life, and how things will always be bad. That kind of vibe. Things will always be bad and everything is doomed. And if it's a romantic song, it's something along the lines of I am nothing without you kind of a vibe, and I am incomplete without you, and if you're not there in my world, I will die, or whatever. You get the vibe, right? You get the vibe. Now, this is just some innocent things I'm telling you, but we also know that in a lot of songs, there are genuinely a lot of wrong stuff that people talk about, right? We all know that. So just unconsciously listening to any type of music, it will bring your energy down. And you will not even know why that is happening unless you actually become conscious of it. Same thing for movies and TV shows. In movies and TV shows and all of these things, a lot of times, a lot of things are normalized, which should not be normalized. For example, I don't know, a lot of TV shows and movies show the kind of dynamics in society, show the kind of things that are acceptable in relationships, in friendships, and they show it so much that you start feeling this is just normal, this is just how relationships are, this is just how people are, this is just how society is, this is just how environment is, right? One example that I can give you is normalizing cheating in a relationship. How many TV shows and movies have you seen in which these things are just shown just like a normal thing, that yeah, this happens, and they normalize kind of in our brain that this is how it is, this is how relationships are. This is just one example, but other things also, a lot of racism, gender bias and all that. Oh my god, it's shown so much in TV shows so normally, as if it's just fine. So yeah, so many things that are so normalized in TV shows, it can really bring your energy down if you're not vibrating at that point anymore, if your vibration is not at that same frequency anymore. And I'm guessing that if you're watching this video, your vibration is not at that frequency anymore, and you don't really vibe with such things. That's why even in TV shows and movies, I have become so selective. I have noticed that a lot of the TV shows that I used to watch before, which are nice, they are funny, but I realized later that they are not exactly funny, in the sense that comedy is a lot of times done about a lot of questionable things. A lot of times funny things are said about topics which are not at all funny, but they are actually a very serious issue in this world. That's the kind of things I'm talking about. And A few years back, I just completely stopped resonating with all of these TV shows that I maybe used to watch before, the kind of movies that I used to watch, which used to be funny, but they just didn't feel funny anymore. Like, I was just not laughing anymore, looking at some things and listening to some things which were supposedly funny. They were just not funny anymore, you know? And I'm making this video because sometimes we end up feeling like, oh my god, I'm so abnormal. Everyone else is watching these TV shows and they are laughing, but I'm feeling so. No, you're not abnormal. You're chill, you're good, you're going in a good direction. You do not need to make yourself uncomfortable just to fit in with some kind of norm that there is. So pay attention to what kind of songs you listen to. If there are some kind of songs that are just not your vibe anymore, there's a reason why it's not your vibe anymore. Stop trying to force your previous versions. There's a reason why you are becoming this new version of yourself. So stop trying to force your previous versions. The kind of movies you watch, the kind of TV shows you see, the kind of people you follow on social media who are probably previously you were just enjoying, the negative kind of talk subconsciously, but yeah, subconsciously you were enjoying the negative kind of talk, and you were also giving into the hate vibration in some or the other way on the internet. You were giving a bad comment here, maybe they were giving a bad comment, and there was this debate in the comment section. I've never done that, but like, I'm just saying that can happen, that can very much happen. So yeah, the kind of people you follow on social media, and obviously it's social media, so if you follow a particular kind of people, it's going to keep recommending the similar kind of people. So be conscious about what you're really putting in your energy, what you want to put in your energy, what you want to be reprogrammed by. Don't put in your energy something that you don't want to be reprogrammed by, right? Consciously. Now, I want to talk about a very important thing regarding the topic of this video. I know contrast exists. I know contrast is a big part of being here on planet Earth. And I'm not saying just completely remove all the contrast from your life and let your life only and only be happiness and love and light. No, if you have watched any of my videos, you know that that's not at all my vibe. But the reason why I'm making this video, and listen to this carefully, contrast is there in our life, right? We also have a lot of shadows inside of us, lots and lots of it. What if I were to tell you that doing all of these things unconsciously, consuming the type of material in this world, whether that's music or TV shows or movies or social media, you are making the contrast 10 times more than what it would have been if this was not the case. You are making the contrast in your life 10 times worse than what maybe God wants it to be, than what maybe God has set out for it to be. Is that a correct sentence? I don't think that was correct, but you know what I mean. So don't make your contrast 10 times worse just because you're unconsciously doing your life, right? If you do your life consciously, it will anyway make such a huge difference in your life, and you will realize just how much of the contrast and the shadows and the negativity you were deliberately putting into your life, that you were almost forcing into your life. So, right, I'm not the kind of person who says that, oh, negativity is this and positivity is this, and if you are spiritual, we should only be positive and high vibe. Again, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that's not what I'm talking about. In fact, I talk a lot about negative emotions, how to hold space for them, our shadows, and how they're a completely normal part of being a human, and all those topics. But at the same time, it is also true that you're making this journey probably 10 times worse for you, for yourself. If you are unconsciously putting in so much in here, day in and day out, not at all taking care of your energy, and just continuously reprogramming yourself with the stuff that you don't want to reprogram yourself with. So reprogram yourself with what you want to be reprogrammed by. Okay, I hope this is very, very clear in this video, because these are the things we keep realizing on different levels, right? like previously also I didn't used to watch a lot of so-called negative movies or TV shows and all, but in the past year or like 1, 2, 3 years or whatever, my vibe has changed even more than what it was before. I have become even more selective, not because I'm scared of it, not because that, oh, if this TV show shows up somewhere on the screen, I will lose my, no, I will not lose my mind. But it's like, why would I spend my energy in something that is not serving me? Why would I watch the kind of things which make me feel really down and sad and almost, I want to say depressed, but depressed is actually a clinical term, so I'm not going to use that because that has a complete different meaning of its own, so I don't want to. But you can, what I'm trying to say with depressed is very low energy. Like you start feeling crap and disgusted and all of these things. Even actually just a few days back, I started watching TV show, the kind of stuff I used to watch previously, like when I was in school and stuff, or maybe even college also, school and college, let's say. And oh my god, I felt so crappy after watching that, and my energy was low, and I was like, I really don't like this. I know it's a famous TV show, people say it's nice, it's entertaining, but when I'm watching it, I don't feel good. It makes me feel really disgusting. And I still watched like 4 or 5 episodes before realizing that, hello, excuse me, Akshati, you're not resonating with this vibe, then why are you putting it inside of you? Just close it. So then I closed it and I went back to my other kind of TV shows that I do watch now, which are mostly like Disney TV shows, to be very honest. They're very nice. I really like them. As of now, who knows what will happen later. So yeah, that was the message in this video. Please just reprogram yourself with the kind of stuff you want to be reprogrammed by. Contrast will always be there in our life. That is the world of duality that we live in. But you are making the contrast 10 times worse, my dear, most probably. If you're still here watching this video, then definitely you are resonating with what I was saying. And it is true that you are making your contrast 10, 20 times worse. So don't do that to yourself. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Be conscious of where you're spending your energy. Your energy is precious. Your energy is very precious and very much wanted. And when you really take care of your energy, that's when you will be able to also put out in the world what you are meant to put out. You will be able to do with your energy what you're supposed to do. But if you keep feeding yourself crap from left, right, up, down, center, back, whatever, front, back, then you won't be able to do that, right? You won't be able to do what you came here to do. Because your energy, your metabolism will be spent most of the time in dealing with all this crap that you are voluntarily putting in, right? So don't voluntarily make your journey 10 times worse, is what I'm trying to say, okay? I hope that message was clear. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this topic. Have you been noticing such patterns in your life? That things that were a vibe before are not a vibe now, and you are feeling like, oh my god, what is happening? And I'm not resonating with these things anymore. They're just not a vibe. What is going on with you? Why did you watch this video till the end? Because if you are here now also, there was definitely something in this video that was there for you. So let me know all about it in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you want more lessons, messages about spirituality, where I just share carefree about my spiritual experience and everything that I am learning on my journey. So subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.